Hi, welcome back. How's y'all doing? I didn't expect to play more of this game, but here we are. I realized that the amount of stuff that's in the rest of this build is probably a lot, so yeah, I was streaming for about an hour and 46 minutes last time, so I'm not gonna go that far. But anyway, we're gonna be playing more of Where the Demon Lurks! Yeah! Okay. I am tired. I feel like I need to give my body like a break for once because on the days where I don't work, I will wake up early to do stuff. I actually haven't had time to sleep in for a while now. But you know what? You gotta grind in order to gain, you know? What the fuck am I saying? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. No, we're continuing with the Demon Lurks. We all know this. We all know this. We're still doing Toast Route. Perfect. I'm still trying to figure out what other visual novels to play, and like which, yeah. I'm still trying to figure out what visual novels to play. Like, after I finish with this, it's gonna be something. Okay. I know you've been drawn a lot and in record time too. I don't get how artists can do those challenges. Can you imagine like 31 art pieces in a like for a whole month? Nah, I would combust. Or maybe they just have this special knack that helps them. Perfect. Anyway, let's see. Shall we carry on with this? Okay, let's go ahead and start. Last time I left. Okay, so last time I left off, it's another underworld scene. A mayor was grabbing supplies. It looks like to build the food machine for King. And it turns out Mayor actually has an angelic arrow that he kept that that was shot at Fortis during the Great War. So yeah, there's that. I mean, the fact that they're not super serious pieces helps because I can just kind of give up on the details when I'm starting to get tired. Honestly, real for that. Although your first piece, that was not that you couldn't give up on the details. That was a lot of detail. Anyway, let's continue. Ugh, I'm not even. Once again, I got my tea with me, so I should be well prepared. Let's see. Fortis steps through and Kin leaps out from under a table. Kin screams while swinging his pan at the demon. It hits Fortis on the chest, and with a loud creak, the pan bends at the handle. Kin gasps loudly. Ha! You gotta try harder than that! He places the box on the floor and snatches the alpaca's pan. Kin reels back in fear. Ah, don't hurt me! Anticipating a painful beating, Kin shields his face. However, no such beating comes, only the sound of metal screeching. Lowering his hands, Kin sees that Fortis has restored the pan to its original shape. Which, here, don't go breaking it. That's company property. Sorry. He takes the pan and puts it on the table.
Fortis, would you please move? You're blocking the doorway.
Fortis snorts before finding a place to sit, kicking his legs up onto the table. Although he appears to be relaxing, his eyes remain fixed on the alpaca.
Hi there, test subject. I mean, Kane.
Kin eyes the demon suspiciously. God.
I slip of the ton, honest. We're here to install your food generator machine.
Ah, finally, food.
Let me just get the parts and I'll rebuild it for you.
The lynx walks over to the box on the floor to unpack the parts. As he does so, Kin becomes aware of the floating fraud before him. Kin quickly looks away when Knox notices him staring. but not before Knots approaches the alpaca.
Hello there, mortal. I am Knots, General of the Mental Torture Zone, and second in command to the Demon Lord.
Hello. Yeah, I remember you when I first got here.
You left out traitor in your introduction.
Mayor, that's unnecessary.
I'm only saying the facts.
Amir uses his many arms to carry the parts to the table. Kin feels like he's stuck inside an uncomfortable triangle between the demons. Amir behind him tinkering with his machine, and Knots in front of him guarding the door, and Forrest staring at him while Mance spread to the right. This is feeling a lot like that time me and the girls argued about why we all wore the same dress to prom. Slay! To his relief, Amir breaks the silence with the question.
So, how are you enjoying your stay, King?
King crosses his arms. It's terrible.
Perfect. I mean, scratch that, force of habit. We're looking to the logistics so that we can allow for a more hospitable stay.
Which I don't need better service, I need to go home. King looks at Amir with pleading eyes. Please, look into your heart, I shouldn't be here. Somehow, looking at the alpaca's big round eyes awakens the cat's desire to protect him.
Oh no!
Oh no, it's sarcasm. The sarcasm is sticking in his voice.
We can never defy our almighty, all-knowing, all-empowering leader, Ventrake. No way, nuh-uh. Turn away, mortal, for I cannot help you.
Amir winks. God.
I saw that. Amir, you're putting your position in jeopardy if you disobey our lord. Funny how you're thinking about my welfare now, Knots. You are important to the underworld. If you give Lord Vendrick reasons to remove you... I bet you both would love that. Replace me with some other demon that's more obedient. I didn't say that. You're being immature and I won't let you throw your career away for one mortal.
Amir tightens his gloved fists. He looks at the alpaca once again, dejected.
Sorry. I really do want to help, but that tattletale right there will make it impossible.
Kin sighs and resigns to his seats. Damn. The awkward atmosphere returns as Amir continues to rebuild his machine. The sound of metal clanking serenades Tin as he thinks about how he would escape. Several minutes passed.
It is done!
Amir's announcement snaps Tin out of his rumination. Finally, I nearly fell asleep watching you work. Amir stands before the group, presented as though he were a salesperson.
This dish can create any...
What the fuck did I just say, this dish? I can't with myself.
This machine can create any dish or raw ingredient from Earth.
It looks like a microwave.
Exactly. Watch me as I use it.
He presses a combination of buttons and the machine whirs to life. Ken can see thick white smoke swirling behind the glass. In under a minute, the pseudo microwave dings. Amir opens the door and pulls out a bag of chips.
Ta-da! Give it a try.
Okay. So, I think we're basically doing the same scene just with Nos this time. Services Forest Tips Not. Services Forest Tips Knots. Oh, I love that. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Bolognese. Let's find a meat. It's a taste that matters. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so you made some for Notch too.
You want me to try it? Just ignore him, Kane. I doubt he has any interest in this.
Well, we need more time to confirm my theory, so all hands on deck, please. The frog reaches out and takes a fork. Okay, let's try it together. Oh my god. Kingdom whistles the... Okay, pause over to mush. Tastes normal.
It reminds me of the meatwort soup I usually have.
Okay, taste buds checked, unacceptable. Okay, I feel like I'm just gonna skip through, just read like Knott's lines and stuff, because that'll make things a lot more quicker.
Why does the taste of their sustenance matter so much to mortals?
Kim puts his hand on his heart. Because I live to eat. Period.
The purpose of living is to continuously find sustenance?
Not literally. It is more than just the food you consume. It's about bringing people you care about together. It's how we mend sadness. It's the easiest way to tell someone you care about them. All that is like life, a roller coaster of experiences.
Life. A roller coaster. Interesting.
Kane stretches the side of his head. I'm just talking out of my ass. Why do I dare to cooking and show you how all it's done? Let's see. Raw ultimate. Yeah, raw components are fine. Yes. Huh. Let's see. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Basically the same scene, but just with Nas this time. That's cool. That's like vegetarian based for himself. Love that. Then he pushes the other plate to Knots, who is smaller in width than the meal itself. Damn. Dig in. Let's see. Hit cheese, Parmesan Reggiano. This delicious, yep. Okay. Kid smiles before turning his attention to Knots, who's just staring at the food before him. Something on your mind? If you're not a cheese person, I can make another plate for you.
I am perplexed.
Knots hesitates for a moment, but the need to ask has been boiling up inside him. While uncharacteristic of himself, he considers that there would be no harm in seeing what insight the moral could provide to his understanding of life. Forces ears perked upon noticing the exchange.
Tell me, mortal. I am certain I've left a less than approachable impression, especially after what my other colleague has said about me. Yet, you still choose to include me.
I've been raised to know that no one deserves to starve.
Even someone who cuts down one of your only hopes for escape?
Not even you. That, and I kind of feel bad that Amir was giving you such a hard time. The frog croaks.
Amir has his reasons.
Which I think you should consider your feelings more, Knox. Oh shit! Knox's eyes widen. Oh, I love that.
You're not the first person to tell me that.
Whoever it was mustn't be so bad. Maybe you should listen to them.
I'll ponder on that more. For now, allow me to repay your kindness. To start any notion of escaping, beyond those pantry doors, the only way out is through an elevator you came from. You do not know how to operate it, and even then you'll be had by another demon long before you reach Earth.
Kin's fingertips turn cold, his mind playing out the many ways the demons will have their way with him. You have a funny way of repaying kindness, Knox. The Apata breathes and puts on a weak smile. I'll take your advice into consideration. But if I can survive the big blouse blowout sale at the mall against everyone else in Kibbleton, I won't let a bunch of demons stop me.
I don't see the similarity between demons and shopgoers.
God. Tell that to the lady that nearly bit my right arm off over a scarf. Honestly, I was more of an autumn than she was. Kim returns to his seat to eat. He silently doubles his willpower to remain composed as he considers how he can escape and help Kobu. Knots, on the other hand, stares with longing eyes at the cat demon scarfing down spaghetti. He ponders his orders from Bevendrade and the uneasiness that has been dormant within his heart. The frog demon tastes a bite of the spaghetti. A small smile breaks as he finds some relief in the mortal's meal. Aw. Ooh, nice and hot. Love that. A few minutes pass and everyone is done with their meals. The general is gathered by the door, ready to leave.
That was a pleasurable experience. I look forward to seeing what else you could cook up, King.
Venture's going to ride your ass harder than ever if you keep avoiding your work.
What's the worst he's going to do? Kill me? We can't die.
Fortis frowns. Noticing his allies' concerns, Amir grumbles but ultimately concedes to the larger demon.
Fine, I'll do the bare minimum. I need some time to think about how to help Kobu anyhow. Nox, what's the job the Venture told you to pass to me? Job? Oh.
All he has to do is tell Amir to prepare to go to Earth to kill Kobu. Oh shit! Oh yeah, I forgot that was a conversation. Oh. Nox, come on. Yep. Though now, his heart and mind are at war about what to say.
Lord Vendrick said to finish your work as soon as possible. His patience runs thin.
Amir raises his eyebrows at the fraud.
Sure? Alright, let's go. Bye-bye, King.
As the demons leave through the front door, the bejeweled hand that cradles Nox gives the impression of a nod before flowing away. Alone once more, the alpaca draws out a long sigh. He takes a seat and deliberates what his next plan of action was. Getting out through that door is still my best chance. Perhaps if I can learn how that elevator works, I might be able to get back home. I better keep talking to those generals. Maybe, just maybe they'll let some clues slip. Stretching his arms up, the alpaca looks at the messy pantry. I'll think about it more after I've done the dishes. Okay! So Nox is having some type of change of heart. Although, in saying that, maybe you should have told Amir what to do. Then Amir could actually have permission to go to Earth and rescue Kobu. And maybe he can actually bring Kim with him in the process. Interesting. Anyway, let's continue. Fortunately, hauling a burnt-up wooden doll through the town doesn't attract any unwanted desires. When you arrive at your apartment, you and Lucien place the puppet on the coffee table. Let's see, is he see-through? Yep, he is. You momentarily contemplate its lifeless form sprawled out before you. Shaking up your thoughts, you take a seat on the sofa. Toads floats over beside you. He's frowning. You wonder if he's upset over losing a new gift, or if he feels responsible for what happened to it. Lucien plants himself upon the beanbag to your right. He crosses his legs and sinks backwards slowly into the seat until he ends up looking at the ceiling. Toast, do you mind watching the door for Morris? Lucien cuts it before Toast can reply. I'll do it. The angel tries to get up, but the beanbag has him in his clutches. He flails his arms and legs in this hopeless attempt for freedom. Oh my god, I love that. I love when things like that happen to Lucien.
What is this damned contraption?
You flick your head towards the door to let Toast know to go ahead. Meanwhile, you hop to your feet and help free the angel from his beanbag prison. Lucien quickly throws his head into the air as though to say he's never needed help. Dude, chill. What's got you so on edge? Lucien stops. He looks over to Toast, making sure the ghost is out of earshot before whispering to you.
I'm merely concerned that you're putting too much faith in that ghost.
He's just watching the door.
Even that, is that a wise decision? I've been thinking about the battle earlier. I thought it over and realized you were risking it all on Toast to land the finishing blow.
You flinch. Well, you know, you lose the shots you don't take.
Uh-huh. The mechanisms of your mind vexes me. I would have instantly assumed he had abandoned us.
Come on, Toast wouldn't ditch us. You looked at the ghost who was preoccupied by sticking his head out through the door. He wouldn't. You turned to Lucian. Right? The angel's arched eyebrows sufficiently tells you his opinion about Toast.
In your mind, your answer depends upon the following question. Who is Toast?
Someone's coming? Huh? Toast retracts his head back into the room. A knock falls from behind the door. Who is it? What? It's me, Morris. Open up. Morris who? Morris sighs loudly from the other side. Really? We're doing this? Okay. It's Morris Boris, the Exorcist. Hold up. I don't see a name on the list. What's the password? Password? What? Nope. This is ridiculous. Try again. Concussa. The magical collar shocks Toast. He falls onto his bed with his arms feeling about. Kiki! Ow, Kiki! Lucian leans close to your ear.
I told you so.
Ugh. You can already picture his smug face without turning to the dog. You walk to the entrance, stepping across the convulsing hyena. You should just open the door, Toast. Null. Toast, you're not being shot anymore. Oh. Huh, you're right. He rises and floats up behind you like nothing happens. Morris opens the door, stopping his way in. He glares at Toast, who just snickers at him. You. He points at the ghost. Come with me. I'm fixing the bloody puppets. Sweet. The boar snatches up the puppet on the table and enters the kitchen with Toast following along. You pass the time scrolling through your phone and trying to get Lucian interested in what you find. A few minutes later... Bam! I'm back, baby! Toast slides into the room, his hand raised high, signaling you to high-five him. Sporting a grin, you do a little jump to reach the hyena's hand. Come on, I barely felt that! Here, give my arms a real squeeze. He flexes his right arm. His grapefruit-sized bicep bulges upwards. You're a little bashful at first, but you step close to press your fingers on his bicep. Wow, that's strong. Good to see that you're in tip-top shape. It's like the battle never happened at all. Morris cuts in, forcing you to pull back from the ghost. I don't know, it was cute. Huh. Why, thank you. I think I did a pretty good job fixing up something like that for the first time. This somebody is pretty resistant, so I didn't need to use much. I even added a little upgrade to it to improve the user's experience. And the upgrade is not a penis.
If you're given upgrades, be sure to give him a sense of self-preservation.
Hey, I did pretty good back there.
Yes, your ability to get in the way was astounding.
But you're one to talk. One fireball and you're crying like a baby. I thought angels were tougher than that. Lucian growls at the boar. Guys, don't fight over it. It was our first battle, and we all still need to learn to work together. Maybe a little training can help? They simultaneously grunt and turn their heads at the suggestion. You guys... Sighing, you take a seat on the floor in front of the coffee table. The three of them remain standing. Slowly, they look to one another as though waiting to see who would sit first. Toast is the first one to take a seat to your right, while Lucian takes to your left, and Morris sits across from you. Anyway, there's still two more things we need to talk about. Oh? First, my watch. Oh. He raises his right arm and gestures towards where his watch used to be. Right, how much do I owe you for that? $10,000. What the fuck? How is that much? Is it like a Rolex or something? What? How?
Is that a lot?
That's like 100,000 pieces of bacon. Why is it that expensive? It's a one-of-a-kind watch. There's only one guy in town that can make another, and this was the best I could bargain for. 10,000? How about I let you have one of those novelty watches from the store? Kids love them, and you could get one with your favorite superhero. Morse crosses his arms. There's also a pink one with a red panda who sings heavy metal. That's more your style. Morse remains silent. His startled gaze fixed upon your face. Alright, I don't have the money. Can you at least wait until after we rescued Kane? Maybe I could pull some out from the underworld treasury. Do I have to make it obvious? I can't fight it at 100% without that watch. Pay him with your body. Oh my fucking god. Huh? I don't get it. Come now, Kobu. You must know how mortals hold superstitious beliefs that their belongings affect their performance in life. A sentiment I find hilarious. Luck manipulation treasures are rarer than even four-leaf clovers, yet mortals will believe in anything holding some sentimental value. Good. Wait, but what about my lucky underwear? I want every fight wearing those. Ugh, perhaps the stench incapacitated your foes. Damn, Lucian! You think I care about how lucky I am? That watch should sap magical power. As a consequence, I kept my powers in check. What's wrong with your powers? More sighs. I don't like people knowing, but I lose control over my powers if I use it too often or I get too emotional. That's why I'm more used to using exorcism. Fuck. Okay, let's try again. That's why I'm more used to using exorcism tools. It wasn't until I got that watch that I dared to use some of my own magic. Okay, so it's important, but I can't really afford to pay that much. Morse closes his eyes and rubs his temples with one hand. There's another way. The guy who makes the watch is also offering a job that will pay 10 times what that watch costs. 100 grand? To do what? To take out a ghost at the End Hotel. To take out a ghost? Alright, but I don't kiss on the first date. Not like that. They mean exercising the spirit haunted the place. Where exactly is the End Hotel? It's the only hotel located, well, literally at the end of town. It's the first building you see as you cross the bridge into Kibbleton. Oh yes, I seem to recall that place now. A dreary-looking building. I thought it was abandoned. Strange, I never detected the presence of a spirit when I arrived. Then it's no big deal. Bet it's a pipsqueak of a spirit, Billy a wisp. The people who've gone missing or died over the years would disagree. Lucian crosses his arms. Hiding in a town where no demon or angel would enter, is it? Clever. Up Above's reputation would suffer if it were to fester here any longer. Still. He bites his right thumb. For a second you get the sense that Lucian's thoughts are overlapping with your own. But doing this would distract us from saving King. And Arkin. Yes, that too. Not necessarily. You guys need to get to Arkin. The easiest way to do that is to buy your way into the cult. Or after all, what rogue religious group will refuse free money? Yeah, I just need a small piece of the reward for the watch, and you could use the rest as a bribe. Really? You'll just give away the rest of the money to us? If it's to save King, I don't mind. I'll even sweeten the deal and cover the room costs while we're working on the exorcism. That means a free vacay! Now this is what I'm talking about! Toast pulls Morse to a hug, smothering the forest face between his pecs. Toast crew looking out for one another. This is what I'm talking about. The hyena throws his fist in the air while keeping the flailing Morris trapped into his ample bosom. As long as this is in service of getting Kobu back to the underworld, I'll humor you all. Heck yeah, let's party! With a strong push, Morris breaks free from the hug. The board gasps loudly. He brushes his hair into place and looks at you. So how about it? You nod. Let's send that spirit back into the underworld. Woohoo! I'll make a reservation for 2 days from now. We'll go through the information about the hotel on the way there. You nod. Hey, before I forget my next headache, I'll need your personal information to make the booking. You angels and demons have that, right? You and Lucian nod, which pleases Morris. There's just no escaping the bureaucrat engine, is there? Hobo, that's just how all the hotels work. We do it too. Fine, but it's still annoying. You both pull out your business cards. Yours is jet black and boasts with the golden insignia of the underworld. A minimalist amount of text is written in the demon language below it. Lucian's is pearly white with a painting of his face to one side. A dense block of text in an angel language covers the rest of the card, along with a small but elegant structure. Okay, so I have asked this question before when I conversed with my sister about like certain Bible topics because we were raised religious and everything. There's always a question I like to ask. What was the first language? Now, most scholars and stuff will say like, Hebrew would be like the first language and stuff. Because that was like the first written language, like if you're doing it according to like the book of Genesis, since Moses did write that. Now, if we're going to take the Bible into context, what was truly the first language? Because it can't be Hebrew. Because if you take into account the story of Nimrod, how like everyone started speaking a different language after that, we really don't know what was the first language before all those languages were created. If we take it to creation and Bible context instead of like how language is actually developed over time. So like I feel like if we ever figure out what was that language, what it really was, because it can't be Hebrew. There's no way it can. It depends on how you define language properly. Listen, if it's imagine if the first language was the language of like the angels. So that makes it pretty interesting. Anyway, let's move on. It's just something fun to think about. The gentle strokes and watercolor portrait bring to mind memories of Gary showing you his paintings in means past. Oh my god, Gary showing you paintings? That sounds funny. As Morris takes the cards, they morph into identification cards that designate you and Lucian as residents of this country. Convenient. These are like the death passports we use for our spirits and familiars. I assume more than forgery is involved. The audacity! Lord Gary makes every asset up above by hand. This card is no different. When an angel comes down to Earth, the card brings God's blessing and alters all mortal systems to include the angel's identity. Mine's pretty much the same, except it curses all mortal systems instead. I go to Earth so often that I have one on me at all times. Tomatoes, tomatoes, I suppose. Morris takes a picture of the cards before returning them. He then turns his attention to Toast. Now you. I left my ID in my other pants, back in LA. Probably 6 feet under. I know, that's why I'm gonna make you a new set of identification documents. Are we going to be spies and break into the federal building, forging documents and dodging laser-rigged booby traps? Ha, booby. Toast, never change. Never change, Toast. Did I not just mention death passports? It's a pain in the arse, but there's a lot of red tape all over the world. We have specific exorcists capable of altering and planting identities for spirits we partner with. A tad archaic, but I suppose it works. Oh right, what do I gotta do to get this passport? Hang on, let me call someone. The board takes out a plain-looking black smartphone. You remember seeing that model advertised 3 years ago. He dials his contact's number and sets it on the table. The dial tone beeps loudly from the phone speakers. Your toes itch with anticipation on who is on the other end. The call connects. Hello? The moon smiles upon the weary traveler. Unaware a demon has stolen the traveler's shadow. Morris. Douche. The other person on the line burst into laughter. Little sweet tooth Morris, you still kicking it all this while?
Ha ha. Disappointed?
Au contraire, I'm having problems summoning my personal demon. Why did you come by and fill in the role?
Real funny. I'm not calling for idle chit-chat. I need a death passport.
Finally got a little ghost pet of your own? Surprised anyone would want to work with you.
Yeah, look, I'm in a hurry.
Well, howdy, you and everyone else in the Exorcist's house. I'm running on fumes without a demon to summon, so you can take a number and maybe, just maybe I'll get to you before the end of this year.
Come on, this is important. I've got a job due in 2 days and it's big.
Bite me, your highness.
This douche is a dick.
You and Lucian nod simultaneously. Morris remains silent for a while. You shoot your head towards him, irritated by Douche's attitude. Morris just shrugs back. You suppose he's used to this by now.
Alright, if I don't get my passport right away, then someone might let it slip that 7 years ago, a certain skunk stepped on his monastery guard duties to make out with every girl in the village pub. That same night, we got attacked by a horde of ghouls and Master Xeno lost his right eye.
Douche falls silent. You raise an eyebrow, wondering if that works.
Just once I'll let you skip the line, but you better forget all that! That depends on how fast you made my friend his password. Now let's get to it. Tch.
Nice. Morris turns to the rest of you with a smile and a thumbs up. I need to ascertain the ghost's particulars to avoid any clashes. Just place the phone close to it. The boar pushes the phone towards Toast. With a nod, he signals for the ghost to speak.
Hi?
You're the ghost, right? Just don't do anything, I'll let my magic scan you. A blue magic circle appears above the phone screen and flashes before light radiates all over the hyena. Is this safe? It's just a spell to detect the records of this ghost's previous identity. Easier than playing 20 minutes with ghosts who, more often than not, have no recollection of who they really were. The blue light fades away, signaling that it's done. Okay, I got your obituary. Tomas Eduardo, date of death May 15th, 1993. Oh, he got his actual name now! Died in Los Angeles due to a cardiac gunshot wound.
Yeah, I remember that much.
How did you go from Tomas Eduardo to Toast for a name?
Tomas sounds close to Toast.
Oh. Let's move on, people. I don't have all day. You feel you want to ask Toast something, but the question slips from your mind. I just need the ghost's new identity and we can finalize the passport. What's your new name, Ghost?
I can have any name? Nice, then I want Ultra Rex Megastar. He said a new name, not a stripper's name. Just keep it simple.
Fucking hell. Toast's eyebrows furrow.
Simple, huh? I guess I have to keep Toast since everyone knows me by that.
I know. Toast a la mode. Shut the fuck up, fucking Raphael Ambrosius Costo. I can't with you. You know, imagine if they actually did make that reference in his name. You would fucking cheer. I suggest toe off for Maj. Cheese toast? Cheese toast, Lucian. Really?
You two are not helping.
Toast Eduardo, then. That's no different from the original name. You sure?
The name Eduardo is important to me. I want to keep it. It's fine.
Alright, I've turned my magic circle. Build a circuit, Morris.
Got it.
The board pulls out a small black notepad. He opens it to the first blank page. He takes a needle and pricks his finger. Using the blood, he draws a magic circle on the paper. The search is complete. You sense powerful magic emanating from the phone. Radiant ocean, pulsating currents, remake the world as I see fit, Dolos. I can just imagine him doing this so nonchalantly because he's sick and tired of it. Of this. The bloodstained notebook glows a bright hue and the pages turn rapidly. A bright explosive spark envelops the notebook. The light subsides and the book is now branded with the inscription of the cover. It's done. Don't call me again, Morris. The phone call ends just as harshly as it had begun. Morris picks up the transformed book in his phone. Upon touching his hand, the notebook transforms into an identification card, not unlike the cards you and Lucian handed him earlier. The phone's battery is nearly dead, but at least we have what we need. Morris snaps a picture of the false ID and hands it to Toast. Hey, it even has my picture on it! You peek around at the hyena. You can see the identification card with Toast's new name, indicating him as a citizen of this country. Cool, it works. Yep, you better not lose that. Just think of what kind of document you need, and it will transform into it. Remember to rip out a page if you need to pass it to someone. The magic will even affect any technology in case anyone tries to check it. Lucian peers over Toast's other shoulder and smirks. Look at how much they needed to imitate a fraction of our— Is that a fucking Invincible reference? Oh my fucking god, I don't even watch Invincible, and I know this. What the fucking fucking hell? I can't take that seriously. That's so funny. Look at how much they needed to imitate a fraction of our powers, Tobo. It's the result that counts, Lucian. Alright, I'll head back and make the reservations. I'll send further instructions when it's time to head out. Thanks for the free ID. Morris takes his leave. So what now? Well, it's way past breakfast. Why do I cook some sausage and eggs? Yes, finally! Food again. Well, I'll leave you two to it. Oh no you don't, we're cooking together. Toast grabs you in Lucian's wrists before taking you both to the kitchen. This is ridiculous, I don't need food. You don't need to be such a sour pup. Now quit your yapping and marinate that sausage. Lucian, no, don't use your filler to wipe the sauces on it. The rest of the afternoon you spent cooking with your friends. Come evening, it's time for your shift. The night shift is calm and quiet tonight. Tess has accompanied you to work while Lucian stayed back home, having fallen asleep after the meal. Aw, that's cute. The shop's centralized air conditioning blankets you in cool air from behind the counter. You know you didn't have to come with me to work. I ain't letting my partner get jumped on like before. We're a team, so I've got your back. Thanks. You know, with your new body and ID, that reminds me of this crazy idea I had. Toast raises an eyebrow. Why did you come work with me here? Me? Work here? Yeah, you get to earn some cash, and that'll help to keep our expenses manageable. I don't know. I'm not a brainiac like you. Your face squinches in embarrassment. Trust me, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to work here. I can even train you. It's just, I tried doing these kinds of stuff before. It never really worked out. Then think of this as a second chance. A second chance. Toast contemplates his hands for a bit before his gaze meets your face. Okay, if you believe in me, I'll do it. Awesome. Now let's start by drafting your resume. We have a walk-in interview system, so I just need to help you fill out these forms. Then I'll tell Mike you're ready for the interview. You pull out your phone and open the documents. I've got my old resume saved, so we just need to change a few things for you. Name, Toast Eduardo, sex. Not enough. Okay then. Pfft, education? I graduated high school, but nothing else after that. Then we'll use. I'll finish that toast. But you forgot. He's not anatomically equipped right now. Then we'll use the death password to make a school cert, a birth cert, and whatever's next. Let's focus on the questions about your skills. What can you do? How to cook some meat enchiladas. I'll put that down as cooking skills. Plus, if everyone's giving you guys beef, I know how to make them disappear. He has an ass, doesn't he? I doubt it's functional. He cracks his knuckles with a devilish smile. I'll put that under waste management then. Let's move on. Do you speak another language? Sí, hablo español. You speak Spanish? That's so cool. Should be a line, man. Oh god, what is it gonna say? It's happening again. Okay. Well, he has a mouth. Jesus Christ! Take a cold shower, why don't you? Cuando veo tus ojos, siento en mi corazón fuck. Ah! It's siento en mi corazón la necesidad de protegerte. When I see your eyes, I feel in my heart the need to protect you. You fan this out of your face. Whew, I don't know what you just said, but it sounded hot. Yeah. You flip your phone over and activate the camera. Yeah. Alright, let me snap a picture of you and I can finish up the resume. Toast removes his shirt and raises his arms in a double bicep pose. How's this looking? Like you're prepared for a different kind of job. The shutter sound of the camera app repeatedly echoes throughout the store. I just need a headshot. Toast nods and puts his shirt back on. Ready? He gives you a bright smile and you take the picture. Not long after, you finish up Toast's resume and the related paperwork. You give Mike a quick call, scheduling the interview for the next day. You even convince him to let you sit in on the interview. You said it would be helpful for your training, but really you just want to make sure Toast doesn't say something inappropriate. Oh god. Locking your phone, you go about the rest of your night working while running some mock interview questions by Toast. You can tell he's not taking the matter seriously, often becoming distracted by the many curious objects littering the shelves of the convenience store. You start to think this may not be so easy. The next afternoon, your eyelids are heavy from your night shift, but you squeeze them open knowing Toast's interview will begin any moment. Please tell me you've remembered the answers to all those mock questions. Nope. His bravado is instantly shot down by your tired mind. Mike enters and flips the shop sign to closed. The wolf carries with him a clipboard in one hand and a bright blue print tucked behind his ear. You stand upright, feign some energy remaining within you. This him? Yeah, Mike, this is Toast. Toast Mike. Hey, man. Toast raises his hand for a high five. The sheer side of the hyena's hand going above his head causes your brain to inject copious amounts of adrenaline into the rest of your body. It's do or die now. The ghost brings an opener that sent his career into an early grave. Oh no, I didn't tell him how to give a forward rating. Nice to meet you. Mike returns the high five with brings a glee to Toast and prompts him to set his hand down. Shall we get things started then? You're the boss. Yes, he is, so stop talking to him so casually. Yeah. I'm going to hint at that everyone assumes he's trans because of his unusual name. Oh, fuck. Wait a minute! Trans mass Toast. Okay. Hope you don't mind if we do the interview in the break room. I closed the shop so there won't be any customers anyhow. Kobu will be seen as part of this training for a managerial post. That okay with you? I'm good. Great. While you wish you could pull Toast away to remind him to be more professional, you're out of time. The three of you head for the break room. You know, I'm quite surprised, like, Captain Nico hasn't drawn something like that. Considering he has done art like that before. The lunch table now serves as the interview table with 2 chairs placed facing one another. Mike walks over to the far end of the table and you stand behind him. Toast, on the other hand, stands at the entrance with his back facing the door. You both watch what the hyena will do. It's the chair test. It's okay. I went through this with him before. These mortals are as fickle as Vantric when it comes to showing social power. During the interview, that power belongs to the interviewer, so Toast just needs to ask for permission to take his seat. Toast grabs the chair in front of him and sits first. In your mind, you grab an imaginary chair and flit it out an imaginary window. Oh my god, kids! Oh my god! I just imagined that scene from Notorious, where Cat just like silently, just like calmly walks, and then she just grabs one of the chairs, just throws it at the wall, and it breaks. I need to find that clip. It's so funny. Hold on. Oh, what if I just send through the chat? Let me see if I can find it. It's so funny. Where is it? Oh my god. Do I have to fucking... Let's see. Okay. Wait, is this it? No, it's not. Oh my... Maybe. Maybe! I really... You know, I'm just gonna say it anyway because it's close enough. Let me see. Share, copy link. I'm gonna send to the Twitch chat so people can see. Oh my god. Why is the Twitch channel like this? Stream manager. There you go. That'll be fun. I just imagined Cobra doing that. That took way too long. Anyway. He sat down first? What is he doing? Mike doesn't respond and takes a seat. So, I went over your application on the way here. I see that you didn't have any working experience. Yeah, I figured I did some while I'm over here. Yeah, well, yeah, it is. It's not a big issue. Same fruits takes in all who are willing to work. So, what's the reason that you want to join an organization? So I can afford to eat. You facepalm yourself. Hey, it's the realest answer anyway. Okay, tell me about what you can bring to our little shop. Bring? I guess I can bring some instant noodles. Kobu doesn't have much at home. Oh my fucking god, Toast, what are you doing? He was honest in his resume. You watch my chortle, but you feel your feet clawing at the ground in desperation. You live with Kobu? Honestly, I expected Ken to move in with him first. And that right. You laugh nervously back at your coworker. Perhaps I was being unclear. I mean, what kind of skills do you have that could be helpful to our store? That's easy. You got heavy stuff, I can lift them. If anyone's giving you trouble in your turf, well, I know how to make them play ball. Ah, it's over! wait, this fucking ghost comes out? Interesting, so you're saying you are strong physically and diplomatically. We definitely need staff like that. Now, for what I find most interesting was that you do you have a history of law enforcement, but didn't elaborate. Wait, I told him to take note of that, Toast. Please don't say anything incriminating. It's complicated. Toast looked sternly at Mike. I won't lie, I spent a few nights in the slammer before. Why was that? I was a lot younger. I had to feed my brother. I did some jobs for the local mob. You know, just to get enough to put him through school. A gang, huh? You don't happen to be currently working with the gang in town? Toast shakes his head. That's not a life I want to go back to. You watch Mike scroll down a few notes. I can relate. I have a little sister too. It could be scary how far I'd go for her. Yeah. You know, Mike, I did find. I feel like we find a little bit concerned how you're so eager to want to work alongside your sister constantly. It's always you and Anna, never just you and never just Anna. So I wonder what the fuck is up.
Family first, I say.
Mike nods. They're really getting along. Of course, Anna has a penchant for bad boys, which does not bode well for you. Mike stares Toast down. Ah, that's what he's concerned about. But I will say this, your multilingual skills are a plus. Your resume says you speak Spanish?
Si.
What coincidence, I took Spanish as my second language class last semester. Mi nombre es Mike. Oh, eres muy fluido, Armando. You sound pretty fluent, too. Mi hermana es una biblioteca. Wow! Wow, they're really putting me into work right now.
Seguro tiene muchos
Festantes entonces. I can't fuck it. She must get a lot of visitors, Dan. Then they both laugh. A cold chill down your spine. You just feel that there was a misunderstanding here, but you're too mentally drained to worry about it. Last question. Let's call it a day.
Hit me.
Knowing your employer is an important part of any interview. So what is our company motto? Toast listen to your wide interviews. Crap, I knew I forgot to teach him something. It's the line of the jingle. Wait, maybe I can mime it to him. You point to the sun logo on your shirt while desperately mouthing the word sunny fruits.
Tell you who? I mean sunny fruits.
You nod and switch to show a series of ashes. First a white smile. Then, with both your arms, you spread them in an arch from left to right to symbolize the rising sun, followed by the sway of your hips as your hands rise and fall to represent the rain.
I got it!
Huh? The wolf twists his hand around. You quickly stand still with a goofy grin plastered on your face.
Sunny fruits, small and by herself, will flow you to the river,
and you'll be sleeping with the fishes! Oh, fuck. Mike bursts out laughing. Toast tilts his head, seeming to show what he just did. Oh my god, that's hilarious, Mr. Toast. You have a great sense of humor. Isn't that right, Gobu? Yeah, he's a joker, alright. Alright, our interview ends here, Mr. Toast. You'll hear from us for within 2 weeks.
Sweet.
Once again, Toast raises his hand to offer a high five. Mike happily reciprocates. Gobu, you might have stored your roommate out since your shift is over? Sure, Mike. Is it okay if I get changed to leave a Toast? That's fine by me. Also, did you notice about your 2-day vacation? It'll be tough with only me and Anna, but you're good to go. Thanks, Mike. I'll make it up to you guys. It's fine. We're in this together. He puts a reassuring hand on your shoulder and leaves with a smile. Toast grins while giving you a 2 thumbs up. You force yourself to smile back and give him a thumbs up in return. Good thing Mike has a sense of humor. Holy shit. After a quick change of clothes, you both head back to the apartment for some well-needed rest. That night, you toss and turn on your mattress. It's freaking hot tonight. You step out the darkness to reach the phone line somewhere beside you. Feeling plastic on your fingertips, you pick up the device, the dim light bathing your face. Maybe a few minutes online will help me sleep? You open your messages to reread the conversation you had with Morris after you got home earlier today.
Made the bridges for tomorrow. Our cover story is that we all just friends who are on vacation. I even rented a car.
The next message is a picture of Morris next to a yellow Beetle car. Is that a car for us or a family of ants?
It was the cheapest rental on the lot. Just make sure your pets are ready. Bring essentials like food and water. Clothes are important. Remember, we're hunting the coast, not going on a vacation.
You reply with a sticker of a DD-14 knight giving a thumbs up. The conversation ends with Morris saying he will pick up everyone at your place, come morning. A hushed groan escapes your lips. Just the thought of how tomorrow will go makes your heart race. That is until Toast's loud snoring derails your train of thought. As you watch him sleep peacefully on the sofa next to you, you can't help but feel a little envious of how easily he falls asleep. Tomas Eduardo. You hear the words of a certain angel echo within your mind. Who is Toast? You suppose you could just ask him directly, but would he tell you the truth? Staring at your phone, your finger hovers over the web browser. Intrigue and anxiety now sit on your chest, their weight growing with each passing moment. You know you won't be able to rest until you try. You open the search window and key what you remember of Toast's real identity. Tomas Eduardo, 1993, and Los Angeles. A series of newspaper clippings appear in the top search results. What's all this? You click on a true crime blog. It appears to compile all sorts of information on past crime stories that happened around the world. The one on Toast reads, May 13th, 1993. The residents of an apartment building in Leicester Street received a rude awakening by the LA police force. Tomas and Chilo Eduardo were found dead in their apartment surrounded by $100 bills amounting to 10 grand soaked in their pools of blood. Neighbors report hearing the brothers arguing, but were unsure of the details before hearing multiple gunshots emanating from the apartment units. The murder weapons were identified as guns belonging to both victims. Fingerprints on the weapons helped investigators surmise that the brothers shot each other during their arguments. In a statement by Chief Officer Harrison, it was stated that tension had been building between the brothers for a significant period of time prior to the altercation. According to neighbors, the brothers say they never got along ever since Chilo began law school. Chilo at the time had recently passed the Nevada bar exam, while Tomas was notoriously known for working with the local crime syndicate. Some allege Tomas ran illegal gambling dens, drug trafficking, and was involved in several unsolved murders at the time. Tomas had already been on the police watch list for a long time. Neighbors were describing him as a rage-filled hyena who took pleasure in harassing and threatening people. Toast snores loudly. You dash to turn off your phone. The hyena shifts around on the sofa before turning away from you. Your heart races as though you've run a mile. There's no way you can sleep now. Once the coast is clear, you continue reading throughout the night. Not much else was said about Toast in the blog. Huh. After that point, I went into a discussion of the evidence found at the scene. In particular, noting a stray cigarette butt, despite neither of the brothers having a history of smoking. The blog ends with a history of Club 8 and its notoriety over the years. What? That can't be it. You scour the web for more information, but the other sites merely regurgitate the same details over and over. After a while, you give up on your investigation, finding yourself staring blankly at the ceiling. Until eventually, you're too exhausted and fall asleep despite the hints of sunrise outside. For a while, your mind is blank, peaceful, serene. Then your eyes snap open, your brows slick with sweat. The thought of Toast having murdered his brother tormented you upon your awakening. I can see why he has so many conflicting feelings about that. Morris arrives around 8 in the morning. You, Lucy, and Toast gather outside ready to depart. You stand as idle as you can while actively keeping your head from drooping. Your body suddenly jolts forward as an icy sensation prickles through the fur on your neck. You spin your head around to see Morris holding a can of cola while nonchalantly taking a sip out of another can in his other hand. Yeah, what was that for? You look like death warmed up. Stayed up all night playing video games or something? No, it's nothing like that. I just read something uncomfortable last night. Your pupils turn to the hyena, now arguing with Lucy on how the bag should be stacked. Morris doesn't seem to join the dots. Well, I can't have you passing out on us. Do you want to set this one out? No, I'm good. Let's go. You down the I just said you downed the Sora. What the fuck is wrong with me? You downed the soda, Morris gave you, and you tossed the can in the nearby bin. The four of you entered the cramped car and checked off for the End Hotel. Ooh, new scenery! Morris is in the driver's seat, where Lucian calls shotgun, so he's in the front too. Lucian calling shotgun? Wait, that's adorable. Leaving you and Toast to share the back seat. You wound the windows down a while back after realizing the rental car's AC was busted. As time passes, the concrete jungle of Kibbleton is replaced with lush, open fields. Kibbleton is known for its produce, but you really get to see the proof in person. Your eyes wander over the scenery spearing by. You breathe deeply. A distinctively crisp morning air fills you. It's nice to appreciate peace while you have it. Lucian is sticking his head out the car window, seemingly panting as the wind blows against his face. Oh my fucking god! Lucian has been really adorable lately. Whoa, that's a scarecrow! Toad leans over your side of the seat and also sticks his head out of the car. Woohoo! Get a load of this air! While you join the scent of a countryside, you get a face full of toasters around behind. This goes on for several minutes before Boris starts talking. Hey Lucy, mind grabbing the folder I have beside me? Lucian sits his head back inside the car. It's Lucian. He reaches for the yellow folder next to the Boris seat. Open it and read it aloud. It's everything you all need to know about the hotel. Through the rearview mirror, you catch Morris staring daggers at you. He's serious. You grab Toast by the waist and pull him back in. He pants heavily and looks at you. Dude, you should try it. It's pretty fun feeling the wind in your fur. Yeah, maybe later. Morris has something else to your ear. Lucian, give us a reading. Okay, so this takes place in... Wait a minute. This takes place in 2022. Why is their pay so fucking cheap? Why was Lucian didn't pay $2 a fucking hour as Six fans? Why is Morris only getting paid $6 an hour? What the fuck is this town, and why is it paying so criminally low? They're getting paid lower than minimum wage. What the fuck is this town? Nah, cause what the fuck is this? The hotel was built 2 years ago in the year 2000. The original owners were an elderly couple who always dreamt of owning their own hotel. I thought old people just wanted the kids to call more. You stare blankly, your mind drifting in a sea of thoughts. He killed his brother. A year after the hotel's grand opening, the business was struck with misfortune. A businessman fell from the hotel rooftop and died instantly. OMG, are you a commie? That's a free martyr, dude. Oh. A year after the... Okay, yeah. But is it true? I mean, he's from the underworld. No, it's no surprise he did something bad. I thought he was just bluffing, acting all tough to get what he wants. How could he be someone who would actually go through with murder? The witnesses say the body looked strange, like it was all shriveled up. I feel shriveled up inside. Why does it matter so much that he killed someone? Big deal. I've seen the souls of killers dozens of times. The car hits a bump and you all lurch forward. Toast puts a hand on your back. You okay, buddy? You seem out of it. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Lucian flips through the rest of the folder. The hotel returned to business as usual, but ever since then, guests will report many strange occurrences. Huh. I know why this stinks more. I think he's beginning to rub off. Not off, not up. Get it together, brain. I'm just moving about, people entering rooms for different time periods. Overall, the guests say they were drained by the end of their stay. Your head throbs with a dull pain as you piece together fragments of Toast's actions, but now in a new light. He wanted to smash a brick onto Boris's head. He called it a little bump. But what if it is the corruption? How much has he been influenced by it?
What does that mean? It means the entity in that hotel had an all-you-can-eat buffet of soul energy from the guests. Jump to the last page, Lucian.
In the last 2 years, the hotel is now under management of the original owner's grandchildren.
While no more deaths have been reported, over the past 20 years, several guests had gone missing. Investigations found no evidence that could be tied to the hotel or its staff. We're looking at maybe 5 disappearances since the first death. It's a patient ghost and knows not to cause too much trouble or the hotel will close. Ha! Bear will be smart enough to take us on, right, partner?
Yeah. You look nervously at the ghost and turn away from him. I need to confirm this with him. I need the truth.
I'll reveal the plan when we get there. Why then? Because I can tell that Kobu isn't paying attention. Isn't that right, Kobu?
Huh? Yeah, sure. Without more, speeds off into the hotel. It's noon by the time you approach your destination. Peering out the car window, a majestic white villa welcomes you. Lush trimmed trees and bushes line the parking lot that leads to the hotel.
Whoa, check this place out!
You have to admit, the place is far better looking than what you could have imagined. You expect a rundown place like something from a horror movie. Morris pulls the car to a stop and parks outside the main entrance. The instant you leave the car, a chill runs down your spine and you feel goosebumps all over your body. There's an eerie atmosphere around them. The wind is deathly silent. Not even the trees dare to move an inch. It's like you entered a vacuum devoid of life. You whisper. It's too quiet.
Sure is. Now come on, we gotta check in.
Toast hands you your backpack and you all head inside. Soft lounge music plays as you enter. It's so cold inside you can see your own breath. Where's the receptionist? This will not bode well for their online ratings. Hi there! Ah! Lucian hugs you, seemingly for protection. What is with Lucian, anyway? Why is he... He's not so prim and proper now, is he? A male and female wolf pop out from below the registration counter. Their cheeks are stretched apart by the most painful looking smile. Rasamasu? What does that mean? Welcome to the N Hotel!
The heck is wrong with your faces?
He points at them. You nudge Toast by the arm. That's rude. Morris hesitantly approaches them but remains composed.
Hi, you two work here?
Absolutely. Do you have a reservation with us on this fine day?
Yeah, it's under Morris Boris.
He asks the male receptionist his identification card. Without taking their eyes off any of you, the male brown wolf taps on his computer. Ah, here we are, Mr. Morris and his 3 guests. Your room is ready. Here are your key cards. The female receptionist takes out 2 cards and hands them to the boar.
Thanks.
May you say it be the end of your troubles.
Okay.
The 4 of you head over to the elevators tucked in the far corner of the room, away from the prying eyes of the receptionist.
Let's get to our room and set up the trap.
Toast raises his hands. I call shotgun on the sofa? Morris shakes his head.
No need, we have the double queen bedroom.
Toast throws a fist in the air, celebrating his acquisition of a proper sleeping place.
But that also means we all have to bunk up with someone.
Morris looks towards Lucian. I'm not sleeping. Toast then leans in near you and whispers.
Hey, if it gets too cold, I'm fine with you snuggling up to me.
Thanks, but I'm sure the blankets here will be sufficient.
Oh.
Aw, he's disappointed.
Come on, let's go.
Hey Don, those receptionists were weird, right? It wasn't just me? You, Lucy, and Morris looked at the reception counter. The 2 receptionists are still standing there, staring into space. You see a fly land on the female's receptionist's nose, and she doesn't even react.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're just puppets of the entity here. Leave them be.
Right. The elevator door is open. For a grand hotel, the elevator ride is unnerving. The doors squeeze shut and the fan above rattles. Sudden jolts accompany your ascent to the 10th floor. The elevator door opens. Whoa! Everyone exits the elevator?
Did you see that?
You knees waiting and a cool sensation presses against your neck. It's already begun.
Don't say that. It's the middle of the day. Ghosts usually haunt at night.
Cut the chatter. Let's get to the room.
You all walk down the corridor before taking a sharp turn to the left. You stop at the third door to the right. Morris opens the door to room 103. Before you is a pristine hotel room dorm. A sharp breath reveals the crisp sense of lemon wafting through the air. A queen-size bed takes up most of the space, with a second roll-in single bed nestled into the furthest corner of the room. You all gather inside the space.
Alright, here's the plan.
He takes out a yellow paper charm and a blue bead.
The moment I trigger this charm, we draw out any nearby ghosts. No matter what, we stick together, got it?
Wait a minute, are we sure we're not rushing into this?
The longer we stay idle, the more that thing is going to sap our life force. Finding it now is our best chance. It won't know what hit it.
Everybody nods.
Here we go.
Morris holds the paper flat in one palm, crushing the blue marble with the other. The speckles of crushed marble trickle between his fingers onto the charm below. The paper glows blue and bursts into a ball of fire the size of a soccer ball. Wow! Doesn't that hurt?
It's not real fire, don't worry about it.
Morris tosses the fireball into the air and it splits into two smaller balls. One floats towards the exit while the other makes a beeline for Toast.
Hey, what's the big deal?
Toast swats at the incoming fireball, but upon contact with his hand, the fireball disappears.
What do you think? The charm detects the presence of ghosts.
So we just need to follow that one to our target.
Right, but hang on.
He runs a handle on the flame, splitting it into two even smaller orbs, before giving you one.
Keep this close as backup, in case anything happens to the first one.
You nod and bring the fireball close to your face. The dark pools of your pupils briefly flood with a warm firefly-like glow.
Everybody ready?
Hey Don, I gotta wash my face.
Don't take too long, we're way outside.
I'll stick around. Gotta watch Cooper's back if the ghost tries anything. For once, not a bad idea.
The angel follows Morris out the door, leaving you and Toast alone. You smell sheepishly at Toast and head for the toilet. Splash of water onto your face, the wave of coldness invigorating your senses. What's more, your thoughts take a detour towards Toast's past. I can't keep holding this in, I have to ask him.
You okay there?
He stands by the bathroom door. Sighing, you turn to face him. Yeah, actually, no. You struggle to look at the hyena in the face. There's something we need to talk about, but now isn't the time for it, so I'll wait until we're done with this hotel business. Toast's ears droop. You wonder if he has his own suspicions. Either way, you leave the washroom to go join the others. You freeze in place. The hallway has changed, as though you were standing in a completely different building. It takes a moment before you remember to breathe.
Hey, you're blocking the door, man.
You turn around.
Get back in, Toast.
What? You shove Toast and yourself through the threshold of the door just to find yourself back in the foreign hallway once again. What the? Where's our room? You let out a groan and punch the wall.
Crap, it got us!
Outside room 103, Lucian taps his right foot repeatedly. 10 minutes have passed and his patience is wearing thin. Morris looks on ahead at the path leading towards the elevator. The fireball continues to burn brightly above his unbandaged hand.
What's going on in there? Did he fall asleep in the toilet?
Go check.
The angel rushes back into the room, then back out again. His face is whiter than a bedsheet.
They're gone.
What? They didn't even go past us.
Morris grips his bandaged hand in pain. His thoughts are telegraphed by the scowl on his face.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, we have to get to them. If Kobu dies, the balance of life and death will be destroyed. The spirits of the damned will split reality apart, and worse, Lord Jimmy's there called me a bad boy.
God damn it. Get hold of it. I can't with this. God damn it, I love this game so much. Okay, let's continue,
Get a hold of yourself. We don't know if Kobu's dead yet. I thought the spirit would be so kind to offer any of us a swift death.
The boar's gaze turns towards the flame in his hand.
We need to get to the ghost ASAP.
There was no time for ghost hunting. Kobu is in danger.
If it could kill him quickly, it wouldn't have to separate us. The ghost must have plans for them. I'm sure Kobu would come to the same conclusion. I gave him the flame compass for a reason. If we both follow it, we will meet eventually. Gah!
The angel clenches his fist, his blood rises to a boil. Let's go. Morris pushes the fireball and hurries down the corridor. The two give chase. You observe your surroundings. Although the space appears ordinary, the porches lining the walls weren't there when you first arrived. Suspected they may be fake, you touch one of the portraits, dust scrapes away beneath your fingers. It's real. A loud crashing sound pulls you out of analysis. Toast begins to relentlessly kick the metal bin beside you.
Stupid creep! Come out here and fight like a real ghost!
His ferociousness stares you like you never before. You now see his outburst in a different light. Toast chucks the bin at the ceiling, hitting with a metallic thunk before unceremoniously crashing back onto the floor. You front of the ghost. Toast, calm down, this isn't helping.
I am calm! This is me being calm!
He picks up the bin and gives it a good whack. It spins about before toppling over. Are you okay? You weren't this agitated when we went up against Simolda.
It's that damn voice that won't shut up!
Voice? Ugh! A sharp headache precedes phantom whispers in your ears. In your mind, Ken's voice sounds loud and clear. You left me to die. You shake your head to force the voice away, but your mind plays the words over and over again like a broken record. God. Sucio bueno para nada, solo para pedazo de basura. Quit hiding. Come on and fight. We need to keep moving and leave this place. It must be some kind of potted space the ghost created. The idea surfaces within your mind along the sea of anguish. You raise your hand and begin to focus. A blue ring begins to form, but immediately fades away before it can enlarge. Close to your breath, you try again, but to no avail. Ken's voice continues to berate you as your mind begins to feel tired.
You think that's how those people went missing?
It could be, but I don't want to find out. You take out the flame compass, and signal tap it begins to move, guiding you down the narrow hallway. Kobu! Help! Save me! They're tearing me apart! You keep telling yourself that it's all just a trick to ignore, but the words cut deep. They're killing me! Stop! Why won't you save me? Like dagger stabbing you into you with every step. Toast appears to feel much better, his face contorted in pain. Yet he appears transfixed by the uncanny pains that adorn the walls.
Hey, am I going crazy or are the pains changing?
You follow his gaze to the picture to your right. A cat in a gentleman's suit. You blink, the image changes to King lying on the floor, blood gushing out his chest cavity. You gasp in fear. Don't look at anything. Just focus on the flame. Run! Both of you sprint after the flame. How could you let them do this to me? Your legs buckle with each step, the hallway seemingly stretching endlessly. You're a monster! A monster! Every few steps, the same image of King dying passes by your peripheral vision. Yet you run, chasing the flame compass until your legs feel like they could give up at any moment. After what feels like hours, you both collapse in exhaustion against the walls. You're back to where the picture of King Diana is. As you try to gather your breath, Toast walks over and turns the portrait around. Ooh. Thanks. That thing was annoying me.
Huh? Oh yeah.
His avoidant gaze makes you suspect he saw something else in that picture. Sweat drips down your back. You barely have any energy left to run, much less to fight. Your attention turns to how your shoulders feel heavy and how your mind struggles to think. The maddening voice keeps whispering in your head. Toast slumps against the wall, a lifeless look in his eyes as he gazes towards the ceiling. The color in his eyes seem to be fading away. You wonder what the voices have been saying to him. You still with me, Toast?
Yeah, I'm just tired.
He looks at you.
What was it you wanted to talk about?
Hmm?
In the room you said you had something to talk about.
I don't think this is the best time to talk about that.
As good as time as any. Just, I don't want to hear them anymore.
He must be talking about the voice in his head. You close your eyes for a brief second, steady your nerves for what's to come. Okay. I know about Chilo. Toast's eyes widen.
How did you?
I searched your name online last night.
You could have just asked.
He glares at you. I know, I'm sorry, my curiosity got the better of me. He sits up straight.
Why didn't you tell me?
He keeps his eyes trained on you. Toast, tell me. Toast, tell me there was more to it. That you didn't just kill your brother in cold blood. He doesn't answer. In this, your ears droop. Why? Why did you have to kill him? Toast points in the air to emphasize his next point.
Dug his own grave when he wouldn't do what I told him.
Toast's tone of voice catches you off guard.
If he didn't stick his nose where it didn't belong, at least one of us could still be alive right now.
But he was your family.
Family wouldn't try to hold me back every step of the way. Family would be telling me how shitty I was for fronting for the mob. Grr!
Toast and you wince. The voices howl in your ear, but you force yourself to ignore them.
Everything I did for him, but he never appreciated. The one time I asked him to just follow along.
His voice breaks. For a brief second, you see a crack in his armor, and his expression turns sour.
He couldn't even do that. He was nothing but a burden.
He covers his eyes and looks away.
Life would have been better if we were never related in the first place.
Toast. This doesn't sound like Toast at all. You faintly recall the way he spoke about his brother in the past. His words are like a puzzle piece that no longer fits. The voices stop and Toast's ears perk up. He was down the corridor in a wide-eyed state. Worried, you shoot out to his shoulders, but he doesn't respond. Toast, snap out of it! He just stares into the darkness. Suddenly, he begins walking. Toast, where are you going?
PB?
He bursts into a sprint, forcing you to give chase. Toast, stop! It's a trap! Your brother's not there! Your cries fall upon deaf ears. He runs and runs until he comes to the end of the hallway where a single brown door stands. Your heart races, every nerve in your body screaming at you to stop him, but it's too late. Toast reaches the door and enters the darkness beyond its threshold. Toast! Toast, the door closes on you. You bang and pound and kick it with all your might. Toast, I'm out of there! Toast! You slam the bottom of your fist once more on the door, but there's no response. You back away, cursing under your breath. Damn it! Grab the doorknob, an unnatural chill jolts up your spine. Without a doubt, it's a trap. Your imagination strokes the fear in your heart. What lies beyond this door could spell the end for you. But what choice do you have? Toast needs you. You force yourself to swallow your fears with a big gulp and open the door to the darkness. No! Inside is your former office. No. Fuck. Okay. Once again, this playthrough was a lot longer than I thought. Let's go ahead and save that. Okay, well, that was actually quite. I feel like that'll be like a really fun starting point, like a cliffhanger ending. Oh, Puppet Press has a documentary out right now. Ah. But anyway, okay, so I have a feeling that door is the entryway to your past, and probably maybe your either like your worst fears or your past. So I guess Toast is gonna deal with his past, while Kobo has to deal with his past. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so there's that. Sorry, I'm just spacing out a bit. I'm tired. Ugh. This was really tense. Holy shit! So what the fuck's gonna happen at that door? Ugh. Oh god. Oh yeah, I still need to upload the other part. I haven't done that. What the fuck? Anyway, let me just go ahead and flip this back up. Perfect. Okay, I guess that was it for, I guess, part 12 of Where the Demon Lurks. There's a lot more in Toast Route than I initially thought. I really thought it was going to be a little bit shorter than the others, but I guess not. Well, there you go. Well, anyway, if you're watching the VOD for this, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and go ahead and follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/XenoTheCowboy for more streams. And follow me on Twitter if you want to hear me ramble, and plus for any stream updates. Sometimes I kind of post them like a couple days in advance, sometimes I don't. Either way. But anyway, once again, go ahead and links to the game will be in the description below if you want to play this for yourself. Although if you've been this far, I literally played like 95% of the game already, or what's currently out right now, as is still in development, and so is Xeno. And other visual novels that I'm probably going to play eventually in order to keep this channel running. You know, the usual. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Shout out to Team Boke for just honestly being great dudes in general. And I'll see y'all in the next stream. Bye bye!